Hello, everyone. Now we are going to see about freedom movements in India. The Indian National Congress, INC, was established on December 28, 1885, at Gokuldas Tejpal Sanskrit College in Bombay. Founded by retired British civil servant Alan Octavian Hume and prominent Indian leaders like Dadabhai Naoroji, the INC's initial aim was to create a platform for political dialogue between educated Indians and the British government. After a 21-year stay in South Africa, Mahatma Gandhi returned to India on January 9, 1915. He was welcomed as a hero for his work in the civil rights movement and his non-violent resistance strategies. His return marked a pivotal moment in the Indian independence movement, as he quickly became a key leader and figurehead. Gandhi's philosophy of satyagraha, or truth force, inspired millions and ultimately helped India achieve its freedom from British rule in 1947. The Champaran Satyagraha of 1917 marked Mahatma Gandhi's first major civil disobedience movement in India. It was a peasant uprising in the Champaran district of Bihar against the oppressive indigo planters. The farmers were forced to grow indigo on a portion of their land and sell it at fixed, low prices. Gandhi, upon invitation, investigated the conditions and led a peaceful protest, demanding an end to the exploitative system. His non-violent approach successfully compelled the British government to abolish the Tinkathia system and give the peasants control over their land. The Rowlatt Act of 1919, passed by the British in India, allowed the colonial government to arrest and imprison anyone suspected of sedition without a trial. The law was widely protested, leading to the Rowlatt Satyagraha and the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. The Ahmedabad mill strike of 1918 was a labor dispute between textile mill owners and workers. The mill workers demanded a 35% wage increase after the mill owners stopped giving them plague bonuses. Mahatma Gandhi, employing his first hunger strike, led the workers in a nonviolent protest. The strike was successful, resulting in the workers receiving the 35% wage increase they demanded. Led by Mahatma Gandhi from 1920 to 1922, the non-cooperation movement was India's first mass-scale nonviolent protest against British rule. It encouraged Indians to boycott British goods and institutions and renounce government titles to achieve self-governance. The movement united Hindus and Muslims but was called off after the violent Chauri Chaura incident. The civil disobedience movement was a non-violent resistance campaign led by Mahatma Gandhi against British rule in India. It began with the Dandi March in 1930, where Gandhi and his followers protested the salt tax by illegally making their own salt. The movement included boycotts of British goods, refusal to pay taxes, and other acts of peaceful defiance to challenge colonial authority. The Government of India Act of 1935 was a landmark constitutional reform passed by the British Parliament. It introduced provincial autonomy, proposed a federal structure for India, and expanded the electorate. The act also separated Burma from India and established a federal court. The Quit India movement, launched by Mahatma Gandhi in August 1942, demanded an end to British rule in India. Following the failure of the Cripps mission, which promised Dominion status after World War II, the Indian National Congress initiated a mass civil disobedience campaign. The movement's slogan, "Do or Die," galvanized widespread protests, strikes, and acts of sabotage.